What's up, everybody? Hey, it's Mr. Klausner here. Welcome to 2022. We did it. We made it to the new year. Let's jump right in, okay? So let me go ahead and start to share. This is week 20. We're going to have online school this week, so digital distance learning from January 5th, which is tomorrow, the Wednesday, all the way to Friday, which is the 7th. Okay, then we come back in person for those of you on the 10th. So when I'm making this video on the Tuesday, the 4th, just so you guys can have I'll get ready and know what to do when we come in to digital learning on Wednesday. So it will be an A schedule. That means you'll go to all those courses. I've got some announcements. Again, we're at online school. Shout outs. I saw a couple students over the break. I saw Dakota. I saw Drayden. Really cool to see you guys out and about. Birthdays over the holidays: Kobe, Tanner, Halkea. And I don't know if I missed anybody, but I think that was it. So happy birthday to them. And then the final grades for semester 1 and quarter 2 are inputted now into your grade book. So you can see those. So what are we going to be doing this week? Well, we're going to review the homeworks from winter break. That was Monsters, Inc. and Ratatouille. Please bring those in when we come back on 110, which is next Monday. We're also going to go over the Avengers homework this week. So if you look on the right, there it is: Captain America, Iron Man, Black Widow, the Hulk, Thor, all the good superheroes from the Marvel world, the Marvel universe, that is, or multiverse. So we're going to go over that when we come back in on 110. That is updated in Google Classroom. No excuses. Get that done. It is due Friday, but again, we won't review it till Monday. And we will also go over our final exam, okay? Because I want you to make sure, I know it was 3 weeks ago, but I want you to make sure you have all the answers and everything correct on that one. And we're going to take a look at semester 2 and what all we have to do. When we come to class on Wednesday, please have a piece of paper handy so we can take some notes and do some drawings. Okay, so here it is. Here's the announcements from the school on why we're going digital learning for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It'll be A, B, D. I'll talk about that. There it is again. Wednesday, A, Thursday, B, Friday, D schedule. You will check in live with me during Google Meets. You'll also be required to watch this video in Edpuzzle. So there it is again, ABD. Just want to make sure everybody's on the same page. ABD, digital learning, got to meet at these times. So if you have me for period 2, we'll meet at 8:25 on Wednesday. If you have me for period 3, 10:20, period 4, 11, period 5, 12:45, period 6, 1:25, and period 7, 2:05. There won't be the counseling assembly, so I won't see those advisory guys. Then B, when we come on Thursday, okay, so period 2, you'll meet with me at 9:10, and we'll go for, however long I think we need to go. We will be doing the distance learning and the reviewing of all the big stuffs that we went over. And then this will be Friday's schedule. So we will meet this week, so don't be late. Okay, and just some further announcements. Remember, if you do ask for recommendations, please ask in person. Be prepared. Know the dates. Give me some time. There are some people who've already asked, and I've completed them all over break, so I'm totally good. There's some coming up for the scholarships that you need to make sure you ask me well in advance. We also have our Freckled Champions for December. There are only 3 guys that were above an hour: Brock, Miles, and Chloe. So congratulations to those guys. I'll make sure to get them their prize and reward for doing such a great job in Freckle. All right, so check in. This is what we'll go over in class on Wednesday. Do quick division. If you have that paper, you'll draw. And then what you're looking forward to in 2022. So how will you get into our class on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday? Go to so I have Honors Math 7, 7th grade, period 2. You can see that. This is where you'll come into our stream, which is the main page. And then I've created this Meet, a Google Meet. We all have Google accounts. I like it. It's a little bit easier than Zoom. So you'll just click join at that time, and you'll click it 5 minutes before your class is set to start. So do not click it at the time you are supposed to start. Come in early. That's how gentlemen do it. So you'll click that button right there, and then you'll go to this slide. and it'll have your camera off and you can turn it on. I'm asking for you to turn it on, I'll tell you. And then if I'm not in there early, which I will be, it'll say, are you ready to join? And then you click join now, and that's how you enter. So this is what the screen will look like. Click join now when class is set to start. If you are on time, you're late. Okay, so just be 5 minutes early, 2 minutes early. Just make sure you're there on time and early. So I do have some protocols and procedures for online learning. We have never done online learning this year with me, so I am a little kind of different, but be on time, be respectful, be engaged. Your video needs to be on, limit the distractions around you. Please don't have your cell phone sitting there with TikTok up. Please don't have another computer screen with a Marvel movie on. Stay focused on our class, listen attentively, stay muted unless you're adding the conversation. And in that, you try to talk one at a time. So if I do ask a question and you want to answer it, you unmute yourself and you'll respond. But if 5 people are talking, that's not going to work. So just be respectful of other people and their talking time. Use the chat feature. So I will say, hey, what is 15 divided by 5? And then boom, you throw it in the chat. And no photos, please. Again, remember, cell phones put away, just like in class. There have been some issues, I think, with people taking photos or videos during the online sessions, but I don't think that's you guys, but just make sure you put your phone away. Bottom line, just be nice, and we got it for 3 days, so let's make sure we do it right. All right. Again, you have week 20 homework this week. It is due this week. I posted it yesterday, Monday, so it's due. Review Ratatouille and Monsters Inc. homework. We'll do this during our time together. So here is Ratatouille. So you can make sure you have this done. I will ask you questions. I will cold call you. I will ask the class. I'll have you put it in the chat. I'll have you respond out loud. So make sure you're ready to go. You got to have every single one of these done. And then this was week 18. This is Monsters Inc. with Mike Wazowski. So go ahead, solve all these. You should have been done this over break. Okay, there's that. That was that. Okay, and so this is a huge thing that we're going to go over because I am very organized. If you look at my front desk, you guys have seen all those papers and you would be like, no, he's not. He's a liar. He's not organized. I am organized. There's a method to the madness. I have the rest of the year pretty much planned out for what we will be doing each month. When we do it kind of changes depending on how well we progress as a class. But I just want to give you a look ahead as to what we will complete in math class in 2022. And as you guys know, a lot of this stuff is math related. A lot of it is not math related. So it's all about how we look and view an opportunity class, which is what I think my class is. So when we come back next week, so not this week, we will take the middle of year STAR math test. Okay, it'll get us our middle of year. Oh no, I meant to close that. Okay, it'll give us our middle of the year levels. We can see where we're at, and then I'll meet with you and check with you, make sure we're progressing. Most, I'd say 80% of students go up. I do have about 20% of students that stay the same, maybe about 15% students that stay the same, and like 5%, maybe even 10%, they do go down. Okay, so it's mainly just because they didn't maybe try as hard, or maybe they got lucky guessing on in the earlier of the year, what have you. Most of you will go up, so we'll be going over that, and that's what we want. And we're working towards our big goals towards the end of the year. We'll also do the letter to self next week, part 2, which some of you have forgotten about. We'll watch a video, do a little meditation, and then we'll write and reflect on the last 5 months. We have the memorization project coming up in January. We'll also do the storyboarding with some great stories. We'll do an escape room activity, and then coming in middle of January, there is the Sony Open, which happens over here in Hawaii. So we're going to do an activity that I've made that kind of mirrors that and how we can use mathematics, especially with rational numbers. Okay, we move into February. We have Father Shamana Day, our service day. We'll do an activity called the Aloha Tree. We'll do a math mind map, and then we'll do a big fun activity called the Hale/Lo'i construction, where we, in our minds, create and run a lot of mathematics built around how would you develop a Lo'i and how would you create your own Hale. Then we go into March. We have our big Q4 project, which is the country profile / budget analysis. We will watch a film called Eddie Would Go about Eddie Cow. We'll take a Q3 test. Okay. And that is very, not the most common for me, but we will be taking a test to end Q3. Then we'll have spring break. We'll do this activity called My Home, My Place, My Kuleana, My Plan. Moving to April, prep for standardized tests. So we will be doing a little bit more practice and a lot more word problems because a lot of the standardized testing have changed to word problems. We'll do the Easter egg activity around Easter. We'll watch some film and do some critiques, studying that. And then May, really, really big month in May. Okay, we have our final exam, which is Mario and Luigi. We do our final life design final, which is a 6-part final activity, kind of like our final we just took over the holidays. We'll do our end of year STAR math test. We'll return the letter to self 3. I'll give the summer packets to the 6th graders, and you guys can also take them too. And then May 20th, we have our last day. And before that, we have the final lesson where I teach you some things I think are important. So I know this is a long video, but that's the look ahead. Okay, so here you can see where we're going to kind of go through in January, still working out that last one, but we've got lots and lots to do, homework each week, and then big assignments coming up. So that is all I have for you today. Bottom line is I will see you at these times tomorrow in Google Meets. Okay, here's where you join. Here's what it looks like. Be on time, be early. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.